This is Sam Samorian, and I'm coming to you from high above the worship space at St. Bede, and just wanted to share with you a little bit about what the Mosaic project is, a little bit about behind the scenes, what it takes to put one of these panels up. From the floor of the nave at St. Bede, and the reason I say the floor is, as you can see in the background, we've got sections of scaffolding that cover about a third of the church, all the way from next to the organ, all the way past the Joseph statue. And in a little bit, we'll cover exactly why we have the scaffolding up and what it's going to mean for the parish, especially as we celebrate the month of Saints here in November. You can see we're 15 feet in the air here, and each one of these panels, as you can see here, requires some infrastructure, and that infrastructure goes all the way back into the ring of the church. It includes a heating and air conditioning duct here. This is the air supply for the whole church, so what we have to do is actually relocate this from its original position and move it back slightly to accommodate the panels. And then, as you can see here, we've got oak, which is part of the cleat system that the panels will actually hang from. So I'll show you the panels in a minute, and you'll actually be able to see the oak cleats on the back that will hang from here. And this is really strong. It can support well over 400 or 500 pounds. We're putting about 260 pounds on there, but it can easily handle this. So this is the view from up above, and the infrastructure work that we've had to do to prepare for these panels is significant. Now let's go downstairs and take a look at the back of one of the panels, and you can see what's involved with constructing that. So now we're back downstairs, and the panel that actually holds the mosaic is constructed out of an aluminum honeycomb with brass strips. And that panel is 5 foot by 8 foot. So it's a huge panel. It weighs about 100 pounds. And on the back of the panel, you'll see here's the opposite side of the French cleat. And we'll zoom in. You can see the bevel underneath here that'll fit the bevel on the other side. I'm going to flip one of these over here quick and show you that the front of this panel contains a substrate. And this is a mix of sand and epoxy. And this is what the tiles are mortared to, and will hold the tiles after curing for a couple of days. In the next video, we'll start to take a look at what the actual mosaic tile looks like on the panel, how that panel's put together, and then eventually we'll go through how we actually get the panel 15 feet in the air. So in the next part of the process that happens here on site, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the basic puzzle pieces, if you will, of mosaic tile that's been pre-prepared, shipped over here to Williamsburg from Italy, and now is being assembled and mortared onto the panels that you see up on the wall. So I'm going to flip the camera around here. And so what we can see are the individual panels numbered on the ground, and they're pre-prepared. There's Manrico and Nicola putting mortar on the top of the tile, and once they mortar it on top of the tile, they follow a diagram that they've got right here on the board. It tells them exactly where they're going to put the tile, and then they mortar the board, place the tile on there in a specific order. While all that's going on, you've got Emanuele in the background preparing the board that was done yesterday. for cleanup and final polishing today. So it's a continuous process.